Hello ladies and gentlemen, swimmers. Hello ladies and gentlemen and swimmers, can you please listen up? Can you please listen up? Everybody please listen up. Right. So just to let you know guys, we're going to move your bags from here over to the boat club. So when you put your bags over there, see that monument? If they're not there guys, we will not be moving them. Okay, so do not come back and say, oh I left it over the corner. Put them there and we'll move them for you. If they're not there, they'll not be moved. Okay, we're going to have a couple of speeches now in a few minutes. So if we can get the Mayor of Limerick and Cathedral TD over here first, please.
I was after the market, we're to sing a song. That's beautiful. I'm going to say the culture. This is, first of all, I'd like to acknowledge the President of Cathedral, any other public guests who are present, ladies and gentlemen. Anybody that's a guest of our city, you're very welcome to Limerick. We're delighted to have you here in the wonderful location that is the Hunt Museum. I'm sure you agree it's a wonderful location and has been recently reinvented, and it's great to see people use the space that you have this morning, and we've been blessed with the weather as well. I got that organised through Mark. I promise you that. So,
the match now next.
Okay. If you have not heard about the coffee back, you have not been Mark. Okay. So look, you're about to embark on an amazing swim. In a lot of ways, it's a swim through time. The history that is around the King's Island is incredible. As you go past King's Castle, the Thomond Bridge along the Abbey River, it's seen a lot of history, it's seen a lot of action over the years and centuries even. And you're about to go and spin through that amazing journey through history, and it's a part of our city that we're very proud of. We've started to try and turn back to our river. A lot of times we turned our back to it. I suppose in the early part of last century, it was largely just the city. And now we're starting to see it being used for recreational purposes like open water swimming that has grown significantly over the last number of years. And it's been driven by the narwhals here who've been promoting over the last number of years. To see it grow from 6 entries at the beginning to 200 people registered for these events, 280, incredible figure. To see it grow so quickly is largely due to the voluntary and the hard work of the narwhals. So I want to give them a round of applause for their great volunteer work. I suppose all that's really left to say is to wish you an enjoyable swim. I think you're going to experience something very special for those of you it's your first time. Our river changes quite significantly from one moment to the next. So even for those who have swum it before, you know it yourselves, you're going to experience something unique once again. So I wish you a safe swim. I'll be watching from the safety of the shoreline. Very safe from the shoreline. And I'm glad you had the weather. I hope you really enjoy it. Again, just want to reiterate, if you're new to Limerick, you're very, very welcome. I hope you stay and enjoy what our city has to offer. And for those of you that are native, stay around, hang around, and enjoy the city. So best of luck everybody, and thanks for the invitation.
Here on Down TV, I want to obviously acknowledge the presence of Mayor and the work of my colleagues, and really for me, this is my second year coming to the event, not taking part. I hope it's something to do with it. I just wanted to commend the narwhals and Mark Dempsey, and his father was an institution. I hear tales about him across all areas of Limerick and farmer fields, and I think this event is going from strength to strength. I think last year, it was around about 130. You're now up at 208 people signed up. That's a phenomenal achievement, and I suppose I want to wish you well. Anyone that's visited Limerick, the Mayor has said, this is a fantastic city. We're a river city. We're now coming out of COVID. We hope you get the opportunity to experience everything that Limerick has to offer. But I think central to that is our river. And you're going to, I suppose, as Mayor Daniel said, you're really going to see historic sites as you swim around. Many of you would have done the swim before. when you're here, if you can get the opportunity, see the fantastic various locations around the city, King's Island and so forth. And I suppose finally, in Corbally Glass, and Mark and the Narwhals and many other groups have been Trojan campaigners for it. There is a body of work now on the way through Limerick City County Council, and Mayor Daniel Buckle is very much involved in it as well. But there's a structured body of work to bring back Corbally Baths. And that's the focus now in terms of, once again, a riverside amenity and something we continue to work with. So look, it just remains for me to say, wish you all, as I say, bon voyage, but that you're coming back into Limerick, you get the opportunity to experience all the sites, and that you come back here again with your friends and family. Thank you all very much.
Okay guys, just on my own behalf, we'd like to welcome all the swimmers and our guests here today, and I'd like to thank our sponsors, M&C Properties, Coon Capital here, Funky Trunks, Funkita, My Tracy's on Nicholas Street, O'Neill's on William Street, the Treaty Brewery on Nicholas Street, and the Absolute Hotel. Right? They're after doing great work for us and kept this cost down, because this is for a charity. Every penny of this money goes back into charity. So that's what's happening. And this year's charity is St. Gabriel's, our main charity is St. Gabriel's, and it's 60 years old this year. So now we have our supporters, lads. We couldn't do it without them. It's the Corrigal Boat Club where we registered, the Hunt Museum where we are today, the Limerick Potato Market for free parking, our local boat club will be here in a minute, Limerick Marine Search and Rescue, Limerick Suicide Watch, Limerick Masters and the Shannon Paddlers. So without them lads we couldn't do it. So guys, just to kind of get people know, this is now a big swim, and over the last 2 months between the Limerick Pride swim, the Thomond swim and this swim, there's 500 people swim the rivers of Limerick. So that's up 500 from 2 years ago. So, alright guys, and look, just to kind of let you know who's here, there's some absolutely fantastic people here. We have, it's your person around you, I have to say hello to him, the Guinness World Record holder. Okay, we have international ice milers, right? We have English Channel, North Channel swimmers. We have international rugby players, soccer players, international triathletes. And when I looked at it here recently, we have 53 clubs from all over Ireland swimming today. So thanks everybody for coming down. Last but not least, I have to thank all the people who have put up with me for the last 2 months especially, and my darling wife who should be swimming today, but it's ironic, she'll be doing the safety briefing while she's actually injured, so you can find that ironic if you want. So I'm just going to hand you over to Ailva, who will do the safety briefing, and guys, will you please listen, because you have to be on the water at spot on 4.
I'm going to do the safety briefing today, so those of you who don't know me, this wasn't a swimming injury. We are okay, we're all right in the river. Okay, so first of all guys, Mark mentioned about the bags and tags on the bags, so keep your bag here, if you haven't got somebody who's look after it for you, put a bag in this area over here by the monument, put your tag on it with your name on it and your number, and we're going to bring the bags across while you're in the water, and we'll have them when you get out of the slipway at the finish line. When you're entering the water, so you're going to line up in numerical order if possible. You're going to be going in groups of roughly about 35, so depending on what your wave is. You're going to enter the water and you'll be going in every minute. So from 4 o'clock we'll have a wave starting every minute. So when you're ready to go, you're going to walk down along this pathway here, and down by that big building over there and down onto the pontoon. So try and get yourselves into numerical order if possible. When you're entering the water, you're going to enter at the very end of the pontoon for the start of the swim. You're not allowed to dive into the water, so it's not a dive start. You're going to start in the water. So when you're getting off the pontoon, either slide into the water or do a little safe jump in. Just make sure there's nobody underneath you or in front of you when you get into the water. Once you're in the water, you'll be started in groups. So there's no need to jump in and fly off. You'll be told there'll be a horn to start you off in your waves every minute.